everybody, this is John, and I'm back here with another video. It is the weekend here in Korea, and I've got something tonight to show you that I think it's going to either intrigue you or maybe kind of turn you off a little bit, depending on your kind of how open-minded you are, I guess, to new foods. But what I have tonight is right here. This is it's called Beondegi, and well, the can is actually upside down here. But Beondegi is, have a look. It is silkworm larva, and so it is just like you would imagine. It's the little kind of the larva of the silkworm, and it's cooked. You can see there. It's cooked in a big vat, and it's cooked in a salty broth, and you either buy it in the can like this, or if you're on the street, you can buy a little cup of it. What else can I say about Beondegi? Well, it originally, from what I understand, in terms of the history of it, it was originally a food of the lower class in Korea because, you know, way back centuries ago, the lower class people couldn't afford to buy the nicer food and meat and whatnot, so they just ate, of course, what they had around their homes, which was stuff like the bugs, the silkworm larva, and then just it kind of became popular, and now it's a pretty famous, pretty well-known Korean cultural thing, a food thing, and so if you come to Seoul, you should definitely try it. In the States, I know that eating bugs certainly isn't common. It's not common at all, and if anything, there's kind of a novelty aspect to it. You know, you go and get, like, you can maybe every once in a while you can see like chocolate-covered ants or chocolate-covered grasshoppers or something like that. But this Beondegi is really common over here. It's really popular, particularly with the older generation. That's not to say that the young generation doesn't eat it as well. But especially the older generation, if you mention Beondegi to them, a lot of times they'll smile and you know, say, yeah, it's great. So anyway, let's try it out here. Once again, I'll show you what we're looking at here. Nice larva there, and we'll just try it out. You know, I actually think it's pretty good, and it tastes, in terms of the texture, it kind of reminds me of like a bean, because the outer shell is a little harder, and yet on the inside it's soft and squishy, and flavor-wise it kind of tastes like. It's really hard to describe. Well, it's salty because of the broth that it's in, but it tastes very proteiny, which I know is kind of vague, but it reminds me, if you've ever been to like a health food store or you know, like at a gym or something, if you've ever bought a protein powder mix, or if you've ever had a protein bar or something like that, and you kind of are familiar with what that protein aspect tastes like, you can definitely taste the protein in here, because that's really all it is. It's just kind of pure protein here. But like I said, it's pretty good. And so if you come to Korea, Beondegi, try it out. You can find it in the States as well, sometimes in Korean grocery stores and whatnot. But anyway, that's all for now. It's good stuff, and we'll talk to you later.